Hi, I just thought I'd make a very quick video. I don't really know how this is going to turn out, but I just got back from Toronto, and I had a great time there. I saw Rush, and I saw a lot of Rush-related things. One of the things that I wanted to do, and that I hopefully did pretty successfully, was to record a couple Rush covers at a couple important Rush-related locations. And so this is the pedal board that I put together really quickly to do those recordings, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, so I wanted to do a quick little video talking about the gear that I used to hopefully to put together the videos that you will hopefully see in the future. Anyway, it starts with everything's in this Boss bag that I got to carry my Keith McMillan 12-step and some other unrelated gear, but this ended up being the perfect thing for this use case. So up here, I didn't use most of this stuff, but I have some cables. I hope this audio is coming out all right. I got this one at Sweetwater. Before when I started my trip, I stopped by Sweetwater. Ended up not using it, but it's a extension cable there. I've got another like 1/8" extension cable with some USB-C audio cables. USB-C to headphones, and that was supposed to be for adapting my phone so I can monitor stuff. I have a bunch of other adapters and Pedalboard 1/4" extension cords and stuff. This is USB 5V to 9V to power pedals. Ended up not needing any of those, but nice to have. In here I've got a power supply to power this pedal board, because I wasn't ever, where I was recording, I wasn't ever really near an outlet. I have this FIO DAC thing, which is pretty cool, but it's like a Bluetooth headphone DAC, so I ended up using this to connect my phone wirelessly. I didn't need the cabled adapters, but I had those as a backup. I've got my ADV IEMs to monitor myself. I have a power cable to plug it into the wall in case that was available. I use this Zoom to record it, or it's not a Zoom, it's a Tascam, but I use that to record it. 2 channels. I bought a bunch of AA batteries, which I thought I was going to really go through quickly and ended up not using it all, so but I guess everyone could use some AA's. And I think that's all that's in there. And then inside is the board itself. So, oh yeah, and then I also had these are also ADV wireless IEM transmitter receiver. You plug this in to what you want to be transmitted, and then you plug your headphones into here, and so I'm able to monitor myself wirelessly. But yeah, this is the board. This used to look a lot neater when I first put it together, but basically I have this stereo DI here, which I only used one channel of, really. So I plugged in my bass to the left input here, and then the left input, or the left output, XLR, went to this stereo connection, which is what plugged right into the top of my recorder there. So I have the left channel was recorded completely clean, and then I have the output, so the pass-through, go into this Tech 21 Doug Pinnick pedal, which is one of my favorite. I think that's like my desert island bass pedal. If I could only bring one, that would be it. And then I have another one of these 5 volt to 9 volt, so just plug that in and powers this pedal, and this rolls over here, which I'll get to. But this thing is just great. It's got a built-in tuner, which was super helpful, and then it's got this mix. It's basically a biamp, and so then I have the XLR out here going into the mic input of this Rolls monitor, and I have this other cable, which ended up, I plugged this Bluetooth receiver into it, or I would have plugged my phone into it directly, but this is how I got the audio. So I have my monitor here, which I was monitoring the audio from my phone. Then I have the mic level here, which I was monitoring the output of this Doug Pinnick pedal, so my bass, and I was able to mix in how much of my bass I wanted to hear, how much of the track I wanted to hear. And then the output of this Doug Pinnick gets passed through into this same stereo cable. So the right track on this Tascam was my Doug Pinnick pedal. And so basically I ended up having 2 audio tracks, one that was completely clean, that I can mess around with now, and then one that had some nice grit, some distortion, some amp saturation, all that, that I could listen to while I was recording. And so that made recording it a lot easier and a lot more fun, to hear something that was more like the finished product. And then I also had the clean channel that, in case this didn't come out the way that I wanted it to, I still have the clean channel that I can mess around with and maybe get a tone that is better suited for a particular song. And then yeah, here's where I plugged in my headphones. So these transmitter, I just have a little cable here. Plug that from the headphones, plug that into the transmitter, and then it's basically wireless. So then plug my IEM's headphones right into this, and that's it. I was able to listen to the mix while I recorded. So that's it. Pretty quick, pretty simple, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. And then the reason I went with this bag, which is very nice, is that it has this soft interior, which is perfect for velcroing these pedals to. So I'm able to kind of close this up and jostle it around when I'm carrying it between all my hotels and the car and all that, and everything stays relatively in place. So that was just perfect. Anyway, that's that. Look forward to those videos that hopefully turned out all right. And that's it. Talk to you later. Bye.